Hello and welcome to the first replay of Cthulhu and Captain Bugs. So in this replay we'll be watching the Eco Warrior and all-around gentleman, Mr. Captain Bugs, duke it out with the Protoss Benevolus on this beautiful beach area of Ohana. And we'd like to ask you to sit back and relax, open a beer, because you're not going to learn anything this replay, but hopefully you'll have a nice time. And will you introduce yourself, Captain Box?
Oh yes, I will. My name is Captain Box, general gentleman Terran player. Basically, gentleman way of playing Starcraft is being promoted by me, especially in this replay that we have chosen for you. So hope you enjoy it, and I will tell you a bit about how to play Starcraft as a gentleman as you enjoy your beer.
Exactly. So what we're seeing here is that Benevolus is he's moving a probe out across the map. I can only assume that it will be a 6 probe all-in attack by this one fellow, or certainly it's a very early scout. I don't know much about Starcraft, but this I know. And what's happening here?
Basically, I am now building a supply depot. It's one of the things that you do. Also, I am being very aware that I am not looking at his probe. Probes are very shy, and generally they can become socially extremely awkward if you look at them.
Yeah, actually, now we are looking at the probe, and although it might be shy, it's certainly standing close to that edge. I'd be very uncomfortable if I were that probe. I think so. So they're shy. Okay, yeah, okay. So what are you what are you doing now?
Basically, I am running down with one of my units called the SCV to greet his probes and say, "Welcome to Ohana." You can click on the minimap. Here he goes, the little bugger, and he's now going in, basically trying to say hi and pay a visit to my good old friend. And his probes are now attacking me, which is basically not a gentleman move. If you're in doubt, you should always allow your opponents' worker units, because they are not army units, they will not kill you. You should allow them to go in and have a good look and say hello.
I think certainly that's not what we are seeing here. I think there's some very uncalled for aggression by Benevolus, and although you say probes might be shy, we've now seen very aggressive probes, and we've seen probes that are certainly not afraid of danger. I can see he's still standing there. He's still, it's really scary to look at.
Yeah, it's very scary, and there are a lot of steep cliffs on a lot of maps. But yeah, as you said, uncalled for aggression, and maybe I might have to slap him around a little bit for that. I'm at least moving out a marine now.
Yeah, I think maybe you should wait it out a little bit. I think that would be the gentlemanly thing to do, right? I mean,
yeah.
He's not. I mean, maybe he's.
Yeah, he did not kill it. That's for sure.
No,
he did not kill it.
Certainly, you can repair it, right? I mean.
Yeah, he only injured it, and that is definitely something in his favor. He only did tickle it a little bit, and obviously I should probably not be aggressive due to that. So also I have parked my marine, and he's now not doing any harm to him.
No, certainly he's walking around, enjoying the.
Yeah, he's basically taking a walk around the beach.
Yeah. There's some very nice secluded areas on this map. I think maybe. Yeah, it might. I think you could enjoy a good time here, right? Without battling up with anyone. Cool.
Yeah, I think basically my marine might be thinking about bringing his sweetheart to Ohana, and has now scouted the area and tried to find a nice location for them to. Yeah, see now he's looking for flowers, basically trying to find a perfect flower for his sweetheart back home on the ship orbiting Ohana right now.
Yeah, I could imagine that's what he's doing. So actually, I see you're scanning right now, and what's he doing? He's boosting his cybernetics. So this should tell you that some aggression might be coming, right? I mean,
yeah, usually that is what I should be worried about by now. Also, I just did scan basically to say hello. I am still in the game.
Yeah.
we can still be friends and gentlemen.
Yeah, certainly, certainly. I think that's the signal you're sending. Actually, I'm wondering because he's building a very large amount of gateways, and I'm thinking maybe he wants to go attack you, but then he's walled himself in. So maybe what he really wants to do is expand. I'm not quite sure about what. Oh.
Uh, oh, yeah, all right. He was probably building something.
Yeah, that might be true. It looked like something that could be building. I think now he's laughing out loud, right? Mm.
Yeah, that is definitely what he is writing.
Oh.
Laughing out loud. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think so. He was. I think what happened there was. Oh, so now he's standing close to a cliff again with these. It really makes your nerve go on edge when he keeps doing that. And actually, he's also doing it up here. I think he's streaming himself away to the beach down there, right? This looks like a nice place. I think so.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like a place you could go visit on a holiday.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
Certainly. And I don't know about these things, but I think with those 4 legs, they might be good at swimming. I can imagine that, right?
Yep, he might be. I have never seen a stalker swim before. Oh, now he's typing at me.
He's typing at you, yeah, certainly. You could be already dead. You know that, right? Parenthesis, close parenthesis, close parenthesis, close.
Yeah, his grammar is not good. I'm smiling back, being polite, basically saying, "Oh yeah, good sport."
I didn't notice if maybe he started 3 parentheses earlier on, and now he's just closing them. So maybe his grammar is really good. He's just spreading it out over more time than you'd normally do.
Potentially, I did not pay attention to that.
That might be what happened. I don't know. So certainly he's still keeping. I don't know if he's keeping a watch or maybe wanting to go down to the beach.
Yeah, maybe. I am British, so he might be worried about the stuff like the D-Day invasion, where we kind of got a good look at the Germans back in the days. So he might be watching for ships coming in.
And that is certainly
sure.
what's happening. Not the same kind of ships, but
Oh, that's true.
So he's actually shooting at you. I don't.
Well, basically, that's a very rude gesture. What I did was basically show my intention to him, saying, "Hello, I have medivacs probably full of Marines. I'm flying at your base if you want to put up some defense."
Yeah, certainly. I think that's the gentlemanly thing to do of you. I think you're giving notice. You're saying, "I want a good, clean fight, and I'll just park my species up here for a while, and then
look a bit at the scenery. And his response was to shoot at me. So, once again, he did not kill anything, just as before with his probe attacking my SCV. He is kind of a bit aggressive. I'm not really sure. Like, I'm trying to kill you, but then again, I won't really kill you. Maybe that's part of his style, just as the parking things close to edges.
Yeah, exactly. I think actually parking things close to edges is a key part of what we're seeing here. I think that's something he really thought about and put a lot of effort into. And so far, I think we can safely say that he's been doing very well.
Definitely. And also leaving things unkilled is also something that he has done perfectly well.
Certainly, he's very good at that. Although he might be remedying that on these rocks right now.
Maybe, yeah. He's actually trying to destroy the rocks that has not done anything to him. May I mind you?
That's true.
Maybe he'll actually finish the job here.
Oh no!
Oh no! He left them unkilled again.
He's moving in now. I think he wants to do you harm. Really?
Yeah, probably. I in his defense, I also did kill some of his probes and destroyed some of his buildings.
That's true, but I mean, you gave him notice, and there could be no doubt about
I
what
gave
you
him
were
fair
doing.
notice.
So
I did give him fair notice. That is true. And as a sign of goodwill, I will also, like, if you see that flying thing with the red thing, I will donate that to him.
That's very nice. I think there's a lot of. Are you watching this, Terran players out there? I think you could learn something from this, right? There's something.
Yeah, definitely. Like, be a good sport, and once you have kind of done damage to his base, give him a bit of units, basically, so that he doesn't feel so bad.
Certainly. So actually, I'm wondering why are your Marines up here wounded? Do you know that? Has there been some kind of kind of a fight up here that we didn't notice, or?
I think some of them dropped out of the medevac. There might also have been some fighting.
Yeah, there was the
We
guy
might have
standing
missed
up here
something, yeah.
earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, I did not had so much control of my marines as I was trying to signal to my good opponent that I was attacking him. So maybe some of my other units had taken action and basically decided that they were loitering at the beach, had tried to shove them away, met some resistance, and thus having to defend themselves. Unfortunately, they might have killed them in the
Yeah,
process.
certainly on these island maps, loitering on the beach can be a bit of a problem. I think that's something you actually often see on these maps. Units standing around, wasting time, loitering on the beach when they could be fighting gentlemanly. But yeah.
Yeah, doing proper
Exactly.
stuff.
So actually now you're going down again, and he's placed himself down. He's destroyed the rocks now, and he's made a big insect, and
He's definitely changing tactics here now. After he killed my medevac, he also killed the rocks. So he's now definitely like changing strat to actually killing stuff.
Certainly. And he's moving in. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a bit harsh, don't you think?
Yeah, I do get the sense that he is kind of annoyed and decide to fly away.
Yeah, certainly. But you're so now you're coming in from the back.
Yeah, basically, I'm not really coming in from the back. That's not something I want to do. Sneaky things. But I'm basically saying, all right, I'm sorry, I did not sacrifice a medevac this time around. Have a marine.
Well, certainly, a lot of Terran players could learn a lot from this play. This very unique style of play, I think.
It's not as unique as it is gentleman-like.
Certainly, but I've been around. I've played some games on the ladder, and I don't think that the gentlemanly stuff is really what's most common to see on the ladder. I think.
No, I do agree. There's a lot of harsh words on the ladder. A lot of people who are bad-mouthing, and they could definitely learn a bit from the gentleman style of play that I'm trying to basically enforce.
Yeah, and you're doing a good job of it. I think you've, in a very gentlemanly way, destroyed some of his building. It looks rather good for you. You've got a supply lead, a substantial supply lead, and actually, those big insects are melting.
Yeah, the big insects are quite good at destroying marines. You'll see a pile of burning corpses on the ground. I decide to get rid of the insect things. Basically, they obscure the view of a lot of people who want to have a nice look at the beach, and they should not.
They're rather tall, aren't they?
They are, and they make a lot of noise. You can't hear it in this replay, but they are quite noisy, and they are littering all over the place. So they are quite the nuisance, especially taking leaving burnt corpses.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see on a day on the beach, is it? No.
Exactly. Like 5 charred corpses is not a romantic date.
I don't know. It might be for these guys with the little ponytails and 4 legs. And I don't know. Maybe that's really the sort of thing they're into. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, you are also the Great Lord Cthulhu, and I've heard things about that.
Certainly, that's true. And I actually play Protoss normally, so yeah.
Maybe you can explain what's going on here.
So
I was a bit in doubt how to respond to this.
I think
should I attack the rocks as well? Like help them?
Standing next to cliffs and attacking rocks, those are the kind of things that this guy is actually really, really good at. And now he's moving in. He's closing in for the kill with an army of... So there were an army of sentries. But
yeah, and generally, I must admit, I was a bit surprised that he moved in with the sentries, and had I been a gentleman, I would probably not have stimmed up at that point. I would probably have taken it a bit more gentleman-like. I should have done that. I am very sorry. But it kind of took me by surprise that he rushed in with his
that was a very
sentries.
aggressive sentry move, and I don't know. I think it's okay. You can't be a gentleman all the time. And again, guys, that's something you can learn. That even a really a gentleman and a scholar like Captain Box can't be a gentleman all the time. So don't feel bad when you accidentally stim up when getting attacked by an army of sentries. It's all right. We all do it sometimes.
Yeah. It was unfortunate. Not very gentlemanlike of me, but as I said, sometimes you make mistakes.
Certainly, and now you've got these units walking around here, and that.
Yeah. Little
Yeah.
transformer dudes.
What, oh, that's a
Yep.
nifty move.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's always a joy to watch them jump
Yeah,
merrily
sure.
around.
Sure, that actually looks rather nice. And I think what do you think Venevilus is thinking right now? Venevilus, does that sound right? Venevilus?
I'm not sure. He is making archives, so obviously he is probably going to relax and read a book while having a nice
Yeah, that
evening
sounds.
at the beach.
Maybe he's actually picked up on your very gentlemanlike play, and he's looking to educate himself. And actually, I think he's researching something right now. So that's. What's happening?
Oh, Vikings.
Yeah. What are they doing? Oh, what? Oh, I
Um,
missed something down there. Oh, that's some very placed force fields.
Yeah, very unique and gentleman-like force fields, allowing my my units to come in. He is definitely picking up on my style,
yeah,
that's for sure.
Certainly
Being
could
a
have force
gentleman.
field the ramp, but yeah, no. Oh,
Yeah, he definitely could. And also he decided not to feed back any of my medivacs, which was also a
yeah,
very
that's
nice
true.
move of him.
That's true. Actually, I think
Now he
he's,
is, however, calling me
what
gay.
he's saying is not. But I think you shouldn't listen to his words. You should listen to his actions. And
Oh, that's very wise
I
of
think
you to
what
say that.
he's just. Oh, next to the cliff. Notice. He's doing it again.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique style, and I'm not really sure. I'm not a Protoss player, but,
No, but actually, that's
it might be something that we'll see incorporated.
a good strat. I think that's an okay strat.
Yeah. Kind of, if you are a daredevil, you can stand close
Yeah,
to the
I've never
cliffs,
seen a pro
I guess.
fall over a cliff, so but I don't know. Maybe I think it requires some good control. I think it's what they call micro, but definitely it can work out as we've seen in this.
Definitely, I've heard about unit control and controlling units and not just moving them around. So maybe that's what he's actually showing off: good unit control, preventing them from falling off cliffs.
I think that's definitely what we are seeing here. And
Anyway, he
oh,
left
what?
the game.
Oh yeah, sure, that's true.
Yeah.
He certainly did leave the game, but he didn't finish his
He-
research. So I don't.
No, and he did not type GG. Maybe he just lagged out or something like that. I don't know. It seems very strange that
What
he
happened?
just left like that.
Okay. Oh well, so I guess this wraps it up, right? Or
Yeah, I do hope that people have learned a bit about how to play like a gentleman. Be sure not to look too much awkwardly at probes building pylons in your bases. Be sure to sacrifice a marine and medevac here or there. And I think he actually ended up picking up on it, playing very mannered at the end.
yeah.
Letting my marines up the ramp, not force fielding too much, just enough to show his intentions of force fielding without like going all in.
Certainly. I think
Um,
yeah, that's true. Maybe that about sums it up.
Yeah.
We
Cheers,
hope you
everyone.
drank your beer and that you had a nice time, and hopefully we'll be bringing you more intelligent and gentlemanlike replays in the near future. So yeah, bye from Cthulhu.
Bye from Captain Box.
Hey, hey.